Hello and welcome everyone to another Northgard video on this channel. My name is the Crazy Dentist and I want to talk all video to you again, so I hope that doesn't bore you out too much. But the topic and I would say the announcement I have to make, I guess you can see it right here, I guess you can see it in the title, is quite big, so I think it's worth it. It's going to be over the dedicated servers, open beta, and yeah, I think that's quite a cool thing for all of you guys, and yeah, of course for me too. I'm just gonna read over it. So, dedicated servers, open beta, and patch note number 19. Hello Northgardians, we have exciting news to share with you. Dedicated servers. Yeah. We've reached the final stage of the implementation of our dedicated servers. During the latest tests we made, they seem to behave quite well, and they actually said us that, I don't know if you know it already, I played a few games against T-Bag there on my stream. They didn't actually announce them on YouTube because there were some problems in there, but they were really the first games that I think that were played for normal players on the servers, so like not Shiro staff, so other players there. And yeah, of course there are going to be some problems, and the extra lag were actually still there, but they said they actually managed to solve that problem, so that's really cool. So the next phase is to perform some stress tests, and to do this we need you guys. Yeah, you see this guy there. So I'm just gonna read over it, how you can join the beta here. They just explained it in a few steps. It's not too hard, it's actually just like the steps we need to take to go in there. So if you wish to enter the open beta for the servers, just follow this link and you will find the little form we prepared for you. Nah, doesn't work. Maybe I cut it in later. At the end of the form you will get a beta servers code that will allow you to play our brand new servers. I don't think I will jump in the form here, I just thought about that and I think you can do that, it's not too hard. They won't ask too hard questions there. Yeah, once you get your code, you right click on your Northgard game in your Steam library. That are quite important steps if you never were in the beta of a game. That could be new for you. If you were in one, so it should be quite easy. You click on properties and yeah, basically I usually right click on Northgard, go on the lowest point, what is like, yeah, settings. Settings of game in German for me. I think it should be settings for the other ones. You open that up, and in that you find a little beta tab in the upper ones, like in your browser you have tabs up there. There should be a beta tab, just like here. So could name properties instead of settings, but I would actually, I don't know. They should have done it right here. So you enter the code you received and choose open beta in the drop down menu. That's like, you have a little arrow there, you can pick it, it will flip out and you can see there the normal version and the beta version. I think for me it says just delog from all betas, or yeah, start in the beta, and the beta version starts right there. And then you just need to wait for the update. At some points, yeah, that's really right way to say this. I think I changed the game like 20 or 30 times, and I needed 2 times to restart my Steam, so it's not too much of a common problem. But sometimes you look at this and the download will just not start, and you think to yourself, okay, is the download so big? But the download isn't that big. It will usually be done in about 10 to 20 seconds. Yeah, depends on your internet connection of course, but not too long. And so if it takes a little bit of time, just restart your Steam. Yeah, start Northgard and enjoy the servers. And yeah, maybe we meet there, because I will play some games on them definitely too. I think I will play the next time a little bit longer on the yeah, dedicated servers. I hope that I find a lot of players, then I would actually try to focus on playing on dedicated servers, of course, not to play around too much around there. So mostly dedicated servers, I guess. Patch note. We also changed a few things in the game which are also available in the default version. Yeah, of course, so just before I just played it and some of these things actually occurred already. So tile transfer will appear normally in the end screen summary. That's really cool. Upgrades to that are always cool because I really like that. We fixed the bug that caused Dragar portals and many other things to remain visible in the end screen summary. Yeah, that were quite crazy. Like, again, it's always cool to improve that a little bit. Clan members won't start healing before they transform into healers anymore. I didn't know if you noticed that. I saw that the bars already started there. I wasn't really sure if they really heal, but they seem to have healed, and that's a good thing to change here. So you cannot there are actually ways to exploit that, so it's cool that's not work anymore. We fixed the visual bugs sometimes occurring for the lighthouse. Don't know. We fixed the bug with the fisherman's animation. Yeah, I think they were just standing over each other, just like before, and yeah, they changed that. I don't know if they changed it actually before. I don't want to be the boo man here just because I don't. It's like, ask me about lighthouses and fisherman's huts, man. What shall I know? So, we fixed the bug in the skin of the war chief when summoned for a second sky. I never lose my war chief. No, I actually think I saw that bug, but I just thought like, okay, that's like my game version. But okay, if it occurred more times, that's really cool that they fixed it. I actually think I know what they mean. They were like a little shivering with the war chief. Yeah. You can now train a clan member to become a sailor, even if the boat is at sea. Yeah, I just tested that out. That's so cool. That's so freaking cool. Like, I had so much problems to always stop the boat, wait, then when the sailors arrive, just in that moment you need to be ready to just put your sailor in there, lose less time as possible so you can send the sailors just right out, and that's not needed anymore. It's just, you will need to wait for them if you need the sailors out of the boat, but you can just send them at any phase into this, into a sailor, and that is really cool. So, not too much rating there anymore. Gets the game more fluent, really cool. The exclusive work will now work probably for 2 monitors users. Yeah, I already, yeah. How can I say that? Noticed that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm actually a 2 monitor user, of course, since I record and do Twitch streams. And usually you couldn't work with your mouse and couldn't change your camera with your mouse, because at the right part of the screen where your second screen is, you always slip through the screen, you know? There were no wall right there. The exclusive mode didn't work. So you hadn't the screen for that. And I actually got so used to it that I could just jump out of there. I moved the camera with the WASD anyway, so I can just yeah, go over here with my mouse and have fun with my stream here and just change OBS scenes and whatever. And that didn't work anymore, and I were like, where? It's broken! It's broken! But no, it's not broken, it works now. So I will now need to go with Northgard in the yeah, in the windowed mode if I want to have it as before. And I don't actually know if I want to do that, but since I can't tap out of Northgard, so if I tap out I can't go over to my second screen either, so there's no way to get over there anymore. Even just when I take the program that I want to take on the right screen, I need to put that in the taskbar, click on it, and then I can change the program of there. But it's not, that's totally not a problem. It now works as intended, and I will just go in the windowed mode where I belong. So not too big of a problem there. The cooldown of domination. Wolf's Clan's fame has been reduced from 12 to nights. Okay. Yeah, that's the get a tile for free with your berserker. That made him a little bit stronger. I think they need that, but let's see how it plays out in the end of all games, since it's not the craziest change. Left click on a unit's portrait will now select the closest unit in the area. And that was quite a thing, because if you right click, you choose all villagers, and when you then right click on a building, you already chose the closest villager. I'm very sure about that the closest villager ran to the building then. But if you were somewhere with your camera and you just clicked villager. It just put any villager. I think it were actually... that would be a wild guess, but I've meant to have seen that it's like the first villager you had in the game, the second villager, like this, this ranking we're going through when you went for the villagers. But just right now, on whatever you click, on the brewer or the miner or something, it will always go to the closest villager from your camera position, and then to the second, third, and so on. And yeah, they were quite cool. Really enjoyed that. We fixed many null access errors. Soon there will be no more. That's really cool. I really don't have too much of them, so what can I say? Like, I had one freaking... yeah, that were one freaking null access error, and that were a normal null access error where I had where the healers bug were going on. When you double clicked your healers, your game would just break down. That were when my game broke down one time, and the other times were actually also at the the game where made so many builds, I think, because you can just break the... I can break my game down if I move over 300 persons at the same time and just click, and the game will render so many ways to walk that my game actually breaks down, but it could just be over my PC. Yeah, so pricing gonna be the last thing. Something they need to talk about too, and I need to talk about too, of course. As we planned, when starting the early access period, we will be raising Northgard's Northgard price on Steam from $20 to roughly $28. Starting this Friday, January 19th. Be sure that there will be no further price raise when the game is officially released. We are also planning to release a deluxe version of the game, including the development art book and complete OST. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are the best. Yeah, and that's not too surprising for me, of course. Not that we are the best. And that they raised the price tag there a little bit, because yeah, they said it already before, and it were only a matter of time till it comes. So if you want to get the game, get it before then. If not, it's judged, man. It's quite judged. The campaign will come very soon, and the game is then quite complete. And I think it would deserve a little bit bigger price tag, since it's quite a complete game. And I think for $20 you really shot a good deal here. And yeah, if you have it already, you don't have any problems, of course. So yeah, see you back, everyone, in the next video. That will actually be from me, Write down in the comments what you think about the changes, what you think about the dedicated servers. If you are in the beta, questions, how do you get in the beta, you can just write in the comments down below. But I think the form should actually be quite clear. And then I hope all you guys who want to get in the beta, get in the beta, have a big fun in there. Maybe we see each other and have some fun together. Have a great day, everyone, and see you in the next video. So, bye bye.